right, so how was this week?
Week was good. We got a lot of, practice walks in. Can tell a big change already. I mean, noticing pretty quickly right away. He's really starting to grasp it pretty well. Worked a lot on the walking, the sitting, the turning around. And I could say overall a big thing right now with him is that I could tell he's a little bit more calm, like centered. I feel like as a dog, he doesn't seem so pent up.
Okay, like in the home without training, or like?
Like when days we're doing training and walks, I can tell he's just like less chaos energy, and now a walk again will tire him out again.
Nice, yeah.
That we're working. So seeing a lot of positives so far.
So when he comes home after a walk, he knocks out?
He will definitely be knocked out. If it's a good walk, going through like a park and everything, he's like knocked out, and it's nice again because I mean, that was not the case there for a bit.
Yeah.
Anything you want to add?
I think he's doing pretty well. I think he's still like.
We think he's got a poop.
We're still working on having him walk right next to us. Like he'll still kind of walk ahead, and then like if I slow down and like he'll realize it, he'll stop, and then I'll
Nope.
So we're still like doing the like turn around a lot.
Oh yeah, we're still going through that. Yeah. But.
So that part I would say is like, still a work in progress, but probably in the 10 to 15 range, I've been landing at like 13.
Yeah, that's about where he's at, 10 to 15, 20 if, something really need to get his attention, something's really pulling him. But, 10, 15 is probably the normal.
Okay. What's the highest he shed you on?
I think highest I had to go maybe was like 25.
25.
Yeah.
Was that just for like getting him coached in, or was that?
Yeah, I think there are a couple of days where you're really
A lot of dog,
excited,
yeah.
just like not listening, and I just think a little bit.
Yeah, so it's really when there's like other dogs, like a lot going on, other dogs, that's when, we have to kind of work on that. All right, buddy, come on.
Anything else? And then were there any issues in the home? Like I kind of forget. Like was it just like that he was just had more energy after the walks? That was it, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's really, he just seems a little more centered as a dog. I feel like, yeah, he's getting a little more enrichment from walks now and working on this training. So he definitely seems a lot better in the home. He's way less just pent up energy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Getting over, I think we talked about like we'd get him overstimulated and, an hour at the dog park does nothing for him because he's so wired up from it. So now, now we're seeing a lot more of a kind of calm dog.
We're still like, I was wondering, so sometimes we'll run into friends of ours who he knows like in the neighborhood and always jumps on them.
Yeah.
And I didn't see them this week. So I was kind of like wondering if I could work on like having him sit and having him not jump on them. But that's more like situational. I haven't like, but I want to practice that because that's like a big thing where
Is it jumping on a human or jumping on a dog?
jumping on a human, like
Humans?
yeah.
He jumps on dogs. He'll play
we,
with dogs, yeah.
We taught him off, but like he doesn't listen. So
if we have time after class, we can go over that. We should have time. We can go over how to correct that, and I can help out with that and show you what it should look like.
okay.
Anything else?
He's still going up. Like today, I walked him, and he still like tries to go up to dogs.
I see.
Like, and so I like nicked him a couple times just to correct him and
Get the attention back on us.
Yeah,
Still have to do that.
I would say that's also like a work in progress still.
So when he's still passing you, we have like a rule, like if we do 3 turns, bump at 5. And we turn 3 more times, bump at 5.
Okay.
And then you'll notice that he'll like lock in eventually.
Okay.
And if he, yelps, I don't worry about the immediate reaction of the stimulation. I focus more on like, well, what happens after the yelp? Does he focus? Oh, he's focusing. All right, then we don't have to tap,
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. And then the jumping, we'll address it. I'll see if we have time. If we don't, we should have time at the end of class. And then, dogs. Are you guys walking like, is it like when the dogs are coming this way?
Yeah.
Yeah. That. For now, what you can do
Like, I didn't know if there was like, if I should say break to let him interact with the dog. And that's probably right? Like, I would say.
Yeah, so practicing like structure with the break command. So if you want him to break, it'd be slow to a stop, let him sit first, then break. Instead of him pulling and then you say break, then he gets what he wants, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I was kind of working a lot on the sitting was like, you know, we have like the boulevards in Logan, you know, so like go up to the edge of the sidewalk, you know, pull up, wait for him to sit, and then break. And then he responded pretty well with that. You could tell, you know, sit, break, runs out, you know, nose to the ground, so doing his thing.
So what we can do is, depending on like where we are, if we're here and you want to, you know, address, because he's not reactive, so it's not really a worry. Is that when he passes, already like if you see a dog coming like this way, I'd already bump it up like 10 or 5 levels, and once he passes, tap and turn and see what that does, and then turn again to walk towards the dog. If it's too much in the moment, or like you can't really turn in this like situation, you can just pull off to the side, let the dog pass, but face the dog, and then focus on Scout, right?
Ralph.
Focus on Ralph, and shorten your leash, because we're going to assume he's going to go, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So when we shorten our leash, but there's no tension, he should be in a sit. So if he gets up, we pull up and tap, and just creating more self-control of like let the dog pass by and don't react to it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so the auto sits have been progressing, or is it still like hit or miss?
What was the question there?
Auto sits.
Auto sits probably aren't. I mean, I guess auto sit is pull.
When you slow to a stop, you should sit automatically.
He doesn't. It still requires the pull up.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that he responds pretty well to the pull up. I feel like you know, like the first day when we were doing, you know, the pushing down and tapping to get him to sit kind of thing.
Yeah.
Don't really have to do that too often, you know, except maybe once every, 10 times maybe right now. But
I'm good for now, but
Okay,
if,
it'll be here,
if it picks up, I'll thank
yeah.
you.
But
Like the camera stuff.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so I'd say right now it's just more. I don't think we've gotten to the point where he's auto sit yet. He's definitely still requires the pull up, and he should be. Yep.
Cool. So what's his number right now?
I'm at 13.
Cool. So we'll take turns. Show me like what you've been practicing.
Yeah.
And then we'll move on to heel part 2.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool. All right, Ralph, you ready?
Ice cream man.
What's up?
I said ice cream man.
Oh, ice cream man.
Yeah. Come on, buddy. I don't know if he's really responding to this. All right. When he gets like a little ahead, I start to slow down to see if he's like kind of with me. Like now I've lost him, now he's lost. But like I try to see if he's just like, if he'll slow down too, even when he gets ahead, then I'm like, okay, cool.
And then slow to a stop. And then without the leash, just give a tap.
Okay.
And then we can switch. But that was good.
Yeah.
Good job. There's a tap there, right?
Yeah.
Nice. And then slow to stop whenever you're ready. And then no leash, just give a tap. There we go. So yeah, that was good. His reaction was very like over dramatic. He's like, oh, you know?
Yeah.
And then we're on 13, so tap.
It might actually be it.
16.
Tap.
Yeah.
It's very dramatic, and we're only at 16.
He's dramatic.
He's a dramatic
He's a
boy.
dramatic boy.
So like his movement and the body to it looks like it's a lot, right?
Yeah.
But we're still tapping every single time, right? When he'll still like kind of like, what's that? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What's that? You know, it's still not causing caution, or like more. We need more cautious, like more cautious behavior. So let's go ahead and we'll try 20. So here, go to 20, and then give a tap when you're on there. So with the auto sits, what we can start to notice is that 16 got us a pretty long sit, then he got up. So now we're at 20, let's see how long this sit lasts, right? So we can start to take notes like, okay, what does the 20 get us? Like, how many turns do we have to do on number 20? Oh, we're still doing turns, right? 25, and then we'll start to see like what gets us what, basically. So we'll see right here with the bikes. Or does he have issues with bikes? He doesn't care.
He does not like
So
bikes.
tap.
He's so dramatic.
Tap. Tap. There we go. Any questions so far about anything? The heel, anything? Good. So we'll start to use the word heel now. So heel is, so if we're stationary, we say the word first, heel, and then left leg. Heel is always left leg. Right leg is used for something else, and we'll talk about that either in another class or later today. So heel, left leg. And you're going to be doing this, drilling out the word. You're going to say heel, left leg. You're going to walk a little bit, maybe do a turn, come back, slow to a stop. Heel, left leg. Every time, just for this class, tap. Wait. Tap. We'll accept that for now, the backing up. So just for this class, we're going to be saying heel every time we come to a stop and then move. So every time we stop, heel, move. Stop, heel, move. Just for this class. After today, it's just heel, you walk, you stop, just the left leg. You don't need to say it anymore. Does that make sense?
I lost it a bit. I'm sorry. I might just need to see it in action.
So tap. Tap. There we go. So heel, we say it first, then the left leg. And
So
then,
we want him to stop or just slow down? We want him to stop with me?
yes, I'll coach you.
Okay.
But just remember that heel first, the word, and then
Heel.
left leg. And then I'll coach you to like when to slow, when to stop, and what to do after that. And then after a few, you'll start to see, oh, it's just this, this.
Okay.
So go ahead and return to the side.
Take the mic.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Thanks. Mike's hot. Let's go.
And then tap. There we go. Okay. Okay. Good. So go ahead and position yourself in the heel position. Good. So verbalize tap. Good.
Okay.
Then-
Heel.
Correct. And then we start moving. Good. Tap. Good. Good. And then slow right turn. Good job. And then slow to a stop. And tap. Good. Not here. Heel, left leg. And then move.
So heel, like left leg walk.
Yeah, so it's comes to a stop. Heel, left leg, and then we start walking.
Got
Just
it.
telling you what leg to start with.
Got it. Okay.
We start with the left leg when we say heel.
So heel is like we're moving.
That's correct.
Got it. Okay.
No worries.
Uh,
Whenever you're ready.
Okay. Heel.
Yeah, there you go. Tap. Turn. Tap. Good. And then slow to a stop. Wait. Good boy.
Okay.
And then
we're
heel,
on our way.
left leg. So here, tap. Wait. Right there.
Oh.
No worries. Heel, left.
Heel.
Turn whenever you like. Good. And then slow to a stop. Wait. Tap. We'll address that later in this class. Tap, 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 tap. Bring it to you. Oh wait, actually you can start right here. You can say heel, left leg right here.
Heel.
Tap, tap, tap. Keep moving, tap. Good. Tap. Let's slow to a stop. Wait. There we go. And then one more. Heel, left leg.
Heel.
Good. Slow turn. Tap. Good.
Oh, I didn't tap because he
Good, yeah.
turned at that point.
And then slow to a stop. Wait. And boy. Good. You can switch. Cool. Great work. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it
What
does.
we're doing is conditioning him to hear the word and then we move.
Yep.
And the reason why we're drilling it out a lot here is so we can speed up the record with the verbal recognizing what that word means.
Yeah.
And the body mechanics. Good. And then tap. Okay, there we go.
Didn't even tap. All right.
Looser. Yeah.
I'm getting there. Hold on. Bite coming. All right. Heel.
Tap. And then turn whenever you like. Good. And slow to a stop. Tap. Good. And then whenever you're ready.
Okay. Heel.
Good. And then go ahead and do 3 more of those.
Okay. Turn. Okay. Heel.
Good. Tap. Tap. Good. Boy. Now for this one right here, you're gonna say heel, but have that left leg kind of bump him out the way.
Okay. Heel.
Good. Tap. Good. Tap. Good job.
Heel. Yes.
Slow to stop. And there we go. Any questions?
No?
It's pretty simple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he's potting and everything, you say heel. You only say it once. If there's no reaction, like I think he didn't react over here one time.
Yeah.
We just tapped and we just kept moving. Heel is, like you said, we move, right?
How we initiate like the walk. Yeah.
It's not, he's not over there and we say heel and he's supposed to come here and sit at our side. That's another command. Heel is, if he's over there, heel, we start walking and tap until he comes to us, right?
Okay.
Got it.
That's actually
It's
good.
not position, it's just like a moving.
It's good because I haven't really figured out like how to bridge, like, all right, like the break's over, we're back to like walking.
Exactly.
So yeah, this is good.
Before the heel, technically it was the e-collar that was the cue.
Yeah, that's what I was kind of doing, but yeah, I was just kind of like, yeah, okay.
So it'll make a lot of things more easier. But if he does respond to the heels, then no tap.
Cool.
So now we're going to be going over fixing this curling around us. It's not raining.
Briefly, yeah.
Yeah, I think
So, show it over here. So Ralph is in heel, right?
Mm-hmm.
So heel, left leg. And then if we're going to turn left, we're starting with the right leg. So I slow first. Right leg, left leg, right leg. Okay. We like to have the owners use the cracks, so here I slow down first. Good. And on this right leg, right, left, right. Good. Slow. Right, left, right. Now the reason why we want to slow down before is because it's similar to like traffic laws. If we're driving and we know we need to pull over, we slow down first, or emergency lights come on, there's some sort of signal, right? So that the person behind us doesn't crash. Same thing for Ralph. If we're going for a 30-minute walk and we've been going at a consistent speed and we just suddenly stop, he's probably gonna keep going, right? Because he got caught off guard. So when we slow down, it's one, making sure that he's paying attention, and then two, letting him know something's gonna change, just to be fair. Because it's unfair if we're walking a consistent speed and all of a sudden we stop, he's like, whoa, okay, and he doesn't really deserve a tap because there was no signal to him that thing was gonna happen, a turn or a stop. So these left turns, we wanna make sure we slow down before, because if we don't slow down and we try to force it, he's probably gonna be, because we want his head right here, right? Then we turn. So it's more easier, but if he's not slowing down or we don't slow down, or he's not paying attention, he's up here, we try to do it, he's gonna like flip out and it's just gonna be an awkward thing.
Yeah.
So right leg first, when we're turning left, and then for the right turns, we do left leg. So for each turn, we start with the opposite leg.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, I'm sure I will need them when I do it, but.
Good. So whenever you're ready, and there should be no taps during these turns.
Okay. Cool. All right. Heel.
Good. So right here,
Yep.
slowing down like 3 to 4 steps. So you're walking at speed, and then slow. So 1, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, then turn.
Okay. Let's try this. So, heel.
And then also, if he's not paying attention, just do the right turn and then tap.
Okay, I'm gonna go to this one. So now we're going in with the.
There you go. There. Good. 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 So that one you start with the left leg, but that was a good turn.
Okay.
Starting with the right leg, going that way.
Right. So this one would be. And I would go.
Right. So yeah.
You got this.
Try again. Good. Good. So right there, he was giving you space. It'll start to happen. Because before he was too close, now he's trying to like figure out, okay, where am I supposed to be?
Didn't really give him a slow down here, so we're slowing down. Something's changing.
So that one should have been a right turn and tap to correct it for passing you.
Got it.
When we were walking, he was here.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Try
had.
to force it, he's gonna come out. So instead of forcing the turn, just tap and turn.
Got it. Okay. Could have gone with the heel.
Yeah, there you go. Keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. There you go.
Okay.
Right, 2 more. Good. Good. So that one should have been a tap and turn. We'll go for it again. Slow. So here's passing. So turn to the right. Tap. Good.
Okay.
Good. And then you can widen out to the right so that you have more room to turn this way.
All right, and now we're gonna turn.
Let's try one more. There we go. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah. Good job.
Okay.
Good. It's the hardest turn.
Yeah.
It's just awkward.
Yeah, it feels very awkward. Everything.
Yeah. So we want it to be like dramatic. Good. Was there a tap there?
I did. I was just about to tap, and he did.
So being dramatic at first, so that because later in the future you're not gonna like leave it like this. All the time,
Yeah.
you know? It's just for now, just to create that separation. And he also kind of stopped the curling because we stop, you face that way, and he's still facing that way instead of like going that way. But yeah, we noticed that like at one we were trying to do a turn, but then he was like here because he's like, what's gonna happen? Because he saw that knee come, and have a little more oomph too sometimes, just to create more of like, boom, like you're in my way. Then he's like, okay, I need to be give space.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna go over the right turns. So this is the easier one. So heel, good. We slow walk, and then we start with the left leg, right leg, and then left leg. It's a pivot. Good. So slow, left, right, left. Good. Slow, left leg, right leg, left leg. You're kind of like bouncing back.
Yeah.
You can do it right here actually. So go ahead and extend your left leg. Good. And then back on the right. And back on the left, turning the right way. So we're turning right.
I am so turned around on that move. Yeah.
Okay. So here.
Cool. So.
Left. Right.
Yeah.
Left. Yes. Tap. There we go. Tap. Go ahead and give it more leash. There we go. Tap. Oh, there we go. Although I see guys coming up behind you.
Oh, good to note. Good job, buddy.
Did you pull up or
He just did that. All right, so.
Nice, there. Good. Do one more right turn whenever you're ready. Tap. There. And now here, go ahead and do 5 more turns, but do left turns and right turns, mixing them up.
Okay. I did that one wrong. Sorry, buddy. That's on me. Because when we're turning left, we start with the right foot, right?
Correct. Yep. Yeah.
Nice job, buddy. I guess that's good, okay, buddy?
I was just trying to share the gravity of it. I agree with you. Yeah. One's worse than the other, yeah.
All right, come on, buddy.
Okay, so keep moving to me, and tap. Get more leash. There you go. Good. You want to try a left turn? So here turns, so there you're passing, so turn right, tap. Good. Tap, tap, keep moving, tap, tap. Good.
All right, so.
So for the right turn or left turns, you don't have to, so it's just, you walk, and then you can just go into it.
Okay.
Right? So if I
That shouldn't be very dramatic there.
With the right leg, I'm just going in.
Okay.
And I just go in again. And I just go in again, right?
Yep.
Good. So I give it another shot.
Okay.
There we go. Nice. 2 more of the left turns only. And then we'll switch. Nice, good. There we go. Nice. And 1 more. Good. So that one should have been a correctional.
Yeah, I saw you got ahead of me there, wouldn't say.
And slow to a stop. Stop. So no leash. We'll
I didn't mean, yeah.
It's going to be having now.
Yeah.
So let's start getting rid of the leash.
Yep.
He already knows it, as we saw. One tap got him to sit. So resulting in the e-collar would speed up the automatic sit. If we're still using that leash, he's expecting, he's going to sit until he feels that leash too.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and switch.
Try not to get dizzy.
1 second. Because I have another lesson, and then they're wondering if they're going to continue.
You just choose on. Take your step.
Break. Go potty, Ralph.
Hi, Carter. Good, how are you? So we can either reschedule, or if you want, we can continue today's lesson at
Ralph, stop.
Yeah, no
Can you just move that?
Yeah, no worries. I'll send you I'll see you next week.
Huh?
We're started. No.
Thank you.
Come on, Ralph.
From the tree. Move on from the tree.
I was gonna say watch out to your foot.
Hi, buddy. Let's go. Okay. Heel?
All right, whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, if it's raining before, because it was like, I thought it was going to be done. If it's raining before, we can either reschedule, or we can just do it at the facility, where we can just hold it aside and everything.
Hi, Ralph. Ralph.
Good job. Good job. Good. So go ahead and give those left turns a try.
Okay.
Do you want me to show them again before we started?
So like just like that?
Exactly.
Okay. Heel. Oh, I forgot to slow down. That was really bad. Okay.
Good job. Tap. Good.
I keep forgetting to slow down.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Nice. Good. Now go ahead and do the right turns. Any
Okay.
questions about the right turns?
I think I
Start with the
remember
left
it.
leg, and then back on the
And
right.
then back. Okay.
A little pivot. Tap. There we go. Four more. Nice.
Do you want me to like mix it up or keep doing the right one?
Do 2 more right turns, and then you can mix them up.
Okay.
Good job. One more. Good. Now go ahead and mix them up.
Okay.
Perfect. Good. 4 more turns, whatever you like. Give it a tap here, catch up. There we go. There we go. Good. We had a dog one time, and he was a younger dog. He would hop every time he get tapped. And it wasn't tired, he would just hop.
He's about off the ground though, I think, on those jumps.
Say it again?
I think he's about getting off the ground on his jumps.
Yeah, like that. Jeez.
Good. One more turn. And then good job. As slow to a stop. Right there. And good boy.
Good boy.
So we're starting to see he's like sharpening up, right?
Yeah.
This whole body language is going to help, and it's pretty important because we're letting him know his body language, right? We need to let him know what's going on during this walk. But you did good. You guys did good with the left turns, you did good with the right turns. Any questions about the turns?
I think they make
I don't
sense.
think so, yeah.
Yeah.
So when you're going to practice this week, body break, good. You already know like a general range. We're at what number? 25?
20.
20. So start at 20, 15-ish. Heel, you start walking. If he comes to your side as you're moving, there's no tap. And if you need to, just tap, but keep moving. And we don't repeat heel. And then once you get him on your side, do 5 left turns, do 5 right turns before you start your actual walk. And then after you do these turns, then you can go for your actual walk. So these turns are kind of like a little warm-up for him and you
Okay.
guys. And then you can start getting rid of the leash for the auto assist and just doing that.
Yeah. Gotta untrain myself now. Now that I trained him, I gotta untrain myself.
Because yeah, we know now that he's capable of like, okay, I feel this is automatic. Any questions about the routine I gave you guys or anything like that?
So 5 left turns, 5 right turns, like Separately, or should we mix them up? Like it doesn't matter.
Whatever,
Okay.
whatever works for you.
Okay.
But just remember to slow down before stopping. Then I think that is all. We can do a little bit of jumping.
You need me to hold it? Yeah, I'll hold it.
Yeah, it's raining.
Yep. So tap. Good. And then break him, release him, break.
Break.
So I'm gonna like pet him a lot, right? Hey, come here, Scout. Come here, Scout. So
like,
what I'm gonna be trying
like afraid.
to do, yeah, you probably won't do it since we started with the training.
Yeah.
Boy, so what I'm trying to do here is just like excite him. Come on, Scout. And then, but he might not do it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Come on, Scout. Come on, Scout. Yes. That's a good boy. Come on, come on. Is it like just like jumping when he first meets them, or is it continuing? He continues to jump.
A little bit of both.
A little bit of both.
Definitely
Yeah.
first meet them, and then sometimes he's so wired up he can't not.
Scout. So tap.
Yeah.
Good. You tap there.
Yeah.
Good. But then I.
He didn't even
continue-
react.
Yeah, I continue to tap. Scout.
Like still tap now?
No.
Okay.
So that was just that one tap. But
Yeah.
we don't say anything because we're trying to eliminate the jumping, right?
Yeah.
But then I keep petting him because I don't want him to assume that I'm the reason why he's getting tapped is because he's jumping. So it's
Got
important
it.
to, if you want to work on this with someone, like a friend, you know
Yeah.
he's gonna jump,
Yeah.
have them, hype him up. Now we don't do this because this is inviting him.
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
It's kind
yeah.
of unfair.
Entrapment.
Right.
So, so first do the auto sit and break. Let him come to your friend or whatever. If he jumps, tap, but then have your friend either pull the leash towards her again or him, and then continue to pet him so that he knows, I got corrected by, being around this person, but I'm back to this person and nothing's happening.
Right.
I was corrected, it's the jumping.
He has to
So
figure
it's like-
out it's a jumping.
make it specific. So it's like with puppies, when we're correcting the play biting, and then we do a method called Caesar Milan poke. We poke them on the side, and either they'll yelp or they'll do something like they'll try to run away, but then we bring them right back on a leash and we continue to pet them until there's no biting on the fingers, right?
Got it.
Because if we let them run, they're thinking I can't be around that person, but it's not me, it's the action. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we don't say off or anything, because that's something we want to eliminate. If you want him to jump, I don't know if you guys want the jumping to continue as a whole, or you just want to eliminate it, or
Jumping as a whole as like what,
Like jumping on a person for sure. Like,
eliminate. Okay.
yeah.
So that we don't apply a word. It's just correcting.
Okay.
If we want to control something, like let's say he's barking out the window, and we want the security, because sometimes owners like that security, but then we need to stop. That's control. Then we say enough, then tap. If you want to stop the barking and just get rid of it, it's just tap, no word. Does it make
Okay.
sense?
That does actually.
So that means he's gonna bark until he hears the word enough or off or whatever, which we don't want for the jumping. We just don't want it jumping at all.
That I feel like we would use with barking because he barks
He'll get
and-
a little riled up.
In the home.
inside.
A
Yeah.
little riled up. Yeah.
I can take them down.
I mean, not a ton, but like sometimes if he hears something.
Sometimes if he gets wound up, there's garbage trucks and everything.
Oh, yeah.
He's a little better on that, but he definitely will still get some wound up attention bark or like, something unsettled him, so he's barking. And then fits of just, I'm just bored and yelling at you guys. He'll
Yeah.
do that.
He does that.
Occasionally too.
Has he done that? Has he done any of those things this week?
The barking's, at least like the boredom barking, and the second tell he's a little better here, is like definitely gone down. It still will happen.
Okay.
So like he used to only bark like if he had to go out, and so we would take him out. but then probably in the last like couple of months, he started barking at us, kind of more like play with me or like I don't have to go out, but I like am bored. So he does that, but I would say that was better this week.
Infinitely better this week.
Because he was just like way more.
Which again, I think is
like mentally tired.
centered,
Like he was just
So keep me updated on that.
Okay.
If it continues, or like if it starts to decline more and more and more, okay. But if it's like it's declining, but then it's still here and it's still like now it's going, it's not like stabilizing right here, then I can give you other tools besides the e-collar to address that.
Okay.
So you're not feeling like, oh, do I have to leave it on all the time in the home?
Yeah.
There's like this one moment that you don't really need the e-collar on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anything else?
I don't think so. I think I did know, like I took him to the dog park at one time and he had the e-collar on and I could tell he was like a lot less crazy. He usually like it's like you open the gate and he's like, but he was, I could tell he was still like playing and having fun with other dogs, but it was like less manic, which maybe was because he had the collar on, but that was fine by me.
Keep exposing him.
Yeah.
Eventually he might open up more. He probably is a little bit like, oh, I got this thing on, I don't know what to do, you know?
Right.
So keep doing that. Keep having it on when he's having fun time. So he's like, oh, I don't get tapped for these things. And if you ever do have to use it, you know, like for mounting, if you mount a dog, or if you notice that like there's like a situation going on with your other dogs, you can correct him. But only practice what we work on. Don't try to do recall in the dog park yet, because there's like a way we need to teach it.
Okay.
There's no risk in the dog park since it's enclosed, but like here, I wouldn't want you guys doing recall if you don't know it, because then what can happen is he can probably run away instead of coming to you. You know?
Right. Yeah, I was trying to get him back, like to leave the dog park, and that.
How'd that go?
Not well at first, because just by saying like come, he knows we're gonna leave, so he'll run away. Like he is fully aware of what's about to happen. So I did actually like when I got close to him and I could tell he was about to. I did tap him once, and he then he sat and we were able to leave. So that was all I did. It was like one tap, but yeah.
You're just correcting for you can't run away, and then it makes life so much easier than chasing your dog, you know.
Yeah.
Tap, you know.
Yeah.
Anything else?
We've had it on sometimes and he's gone to eat or drink. Is that fine? Okay, because sometimes I'm we have it on a little tight, but if I have it one looser, he'll scratch it and move it.
Okay.
So I was just wondering if since I feel like it's tight, is that gonna hurt him when he's trying to eat?
Not eating, but just rotating it every hour, so that he doesn't get sores from two metal things being in one spot.
Yeah. Okay.
If it's too loose and he's scratching, then it's rubbing, and then you'll get a sore.
It'll be
will
worse.
happen quicker if it's rubbing.
Okay.
So rotating it every hour. And then making sure, look at the fur, make sure there's no sores or missing fur on those probes.
Okay.
Can you actually check his fit? Do you mind checking his
do you mind check if this is
We forgot to mark it.
we didn't mark it. Yeah.
So
Yeah, that's good.
okay.
This is good.
Perfect,
Okay.
yeah, perfect fit.
So we'll mark it here.
We'll mark it. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's not take it.
And we need to remember to keep changing the side.
Yeah, I do that when I take it off, and I try to remember I think I remember fidgeting it this way, so I use the other side on every walk. But when I leave it on, just for that, I think getting used to it and acclimation to it, I'm not changing that every hour.
Right.
We do leave it on for a few. We'll leave it on for a few hours probably some days. So we do probably need to just keep an eye on that, make sure we're switching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then water will also, if he's gonna go swimming with it, he'll get sores quicker as well. So then there's 30 minutes rotating it.
Okay.
The dog was playing with his dog friends, and there's a lot of slobber here, and I took the e-collar off, and it was just that was really bad. The sores they get really bad.
Yeah.
But they heal quickly. If you do get sores, if it comes up, give him a break from the e-collar, and we use, what's that? Okay, well, we use this like lotion for them to heal faster. It's like when you get
Oh.
you know what
Yeah.
that's called?
There's a few. There's like the
Like
triple
calamine
antibiotic.
lotion or something,
yeah,
or
something like that.
yeah.
You have the baby butt cream or whatever that helps with rashes and stuff. So.
Yeah, we have like
Yeah.
Okay.
You can apply that and just keep it, open and it breathes and everything. So
Yep.
it goes away fast, but if that ever happens, no worries. Just give them a break from the e-collar. But other than anything else.
One other just random question. Sorry, I think you have one too. Not that I don't think we're ever gonna go too high, but like, how do you know it's like too much of a thing? Like, what I guess is the risk there? Again, we're never going high and it doesn't move, but I guess.
Oh, like if it's hurting him.
Yeah.
Or
How would we tell?
dangerous?
Like, hey, this is like way too much.
Yeah.
Like, is there any kind of telltale signs on that one?
Yeah. So let's say you're doing these turns, right?
Yeah.
And then let's say no turn for a while, and he passes tap turn, and he goes like maybe he let's say he doesn't vocalize it, right? And then what we'll see is like him come back to your side, but then shoot, like dramatic, like let's say he passes tap turn, and he'll like go like it's like whoa, like a freak out. He'll let you know that he's freaking out, really.
Okay.
Oh.
That's
That's
good.
like okay, he's overcompensating the e-collar, so that means we're a little too high.
Okay. That's good to know.
If we tap, like every time we tap, it does a yelp every single time. We're too high,
Yeah.
overshooting, too high. But everything we saw here,
Yeah.
because
He's just dramatic.
it is hard. It is hard for you guys to tell because it's,
Yeah.
"Ugh."
Yeah.
But he's like he doesn't care,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's how you would tell.
Okay.
And if you're too low, that means you're turning too much, right? And then for the sits as well. So like we were at 16, he kept getting up, and then once we reached like 20, he like stayed, and he also did it by himself.
Yeah.
So that lets us know that 20 is a good number. Now if he was standing and we were too high, it'd probably like be more of a freak out. He might like bam, and then like he might still sit, but if he's freaking out and overcompensating when it's too high for a sit, he might do something else to like get away from it, Does that answer the question?
That does. That was helpful.
And that also probably means I was too low this week on some of our walks. I was turning like constantly. So I probably should have gone up so that we weren't turning so much.
Yes.
Okay.
That's good to know too. Yeah.
Yeah. So every 3 turns, bump at 5. Anything else?
I think you had
Let
a
me
question before I cut you off? Or are you
Oh, I was
good?
just gonna say I like signed up online and made a portal and like an account because we were like we reached out about daycare too at the Logan facility. So I just wanted to let you know I didn't know if it was easier to like send me invoices through that or something, or like post the videos through there or whatever.
These videos?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So these videos are going to be uploaded on YouTube.
Oh, YouTube. Okay.
And then
Separate.
once they're uploaded, because we're trying to like organize how we're uploading, because we have board and trains and daycare and trains, so that those videos need to get uploaded. And in-person stuff. Once those videos are uploaded, like your videos, I'll email you guys and send you a link. So it'll be lesson 1.
Cool.
Ralph. Lesson 2, Ralph. And then if you ever want to go back and let's see, you can't find my email, you'll type in Jesus San Miguel, which is the owner of Camp Perspective, and then Ralph. And then you should see like,
cool.
your video right there.
Okay.
But you, for the daycare, was that you just trying to see the videos, or did you want daycare?
No, we were interested in doing daycare and have him go like once or twice a week.
Oh, okay, nice.
Just because we work from home and also like I feel like this consistency with the structure we're teaching him would be really helpful as opposed to taking him somewhere else where it's like a free-for-all and they're not using the e-collars or anything. So I forget Kim or she like responded to me and told me about the 3-day evaluation and stuff. So
that's optional for you guys.
I was wondering because since we've been training with you.
Yeah, so the evaluation is for dogs that we don't know really, but since we know Ralph, we recommend it because it's a new environment and it helps him acclimate well.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a new facility, a new place for him. So
and it's also 3 days of daycare for $60. Like,
That's what I was gonna say.
it's cheaper, yeah. Okay.
So I recommend If she says you want to do the evaluation, go with the evaluation.
Okay.
And then she'll fill you in on how the evaluation works and everything. But I know you said he's social.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah, we use the e-collars throughout the day. We have him doing duration work, where it's like go to your bed or go to the placemat, and then he's like in the middle of the floor, and he's supposed to just coexist with everything, just stay still. So
That's gonna be hard for him.
Yeah. Well, once we work on the place command here, then we can do it at the facility. I don't want to, because I can do it, you know, but I don't want to take that away from you guys. That you.
We want to work through it together. Yeah.
Well, yeah, daycare would be awesome.
Cool. Yeah.
So should we let her know kind of where we are in the training with you then, of like, or will you? I don't know if you'll be there. I guess we haven't like scheduled when we'll come in, but.
Yeah, I'll let.
I could like shoot you a note and let you know when he's gonna come in, just so you know, and then maybe can coordinate.
Okay, that works. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, let me know when he's coming in, and I'll update everyone on what he knows and what he doesn't know, just so they don't
teach him something he hasn't learned yet. Okay.
Anything else?
I guess just on the topic of stuff too, and I can't remember. Do you guys do boarding?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, they do boarding too.
Okay, cool. Because I think we'll probably have to do that in a few weekends.
So hopefully
we'll
we can get the evaluation done,
Yeah,
so he's like fully ready to go
Yeah, cool.
before
And then.
then.
We'll do boarding. Okay, cool.
So.
Yeah, boarding whenever you want to let us know for that. Anything else?
That's
it.
I think for me.
Awesome.